You're watching SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer, and today is January 23rd, 2021. We're here in the Thunderdome to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder getting set to take on the St. Mary's Bears. Nemaha Central 8-1 on the season, St. Mary's 9-1. You're watching the Thunder Classic Championship game here this evening between these two teams. Great matchup. These two teams were supposed to meet earlier in the season. Actually, the Thunder were supposed to have them play against them in their second game of the season at St. Mary's. However, the Thunder had to bow out of that contest due to COVID concerns. St. Mary's got set up with another team and was able to play Heston on their home court, and that was a contest they ultimately lost, and their only loss on the season was to Heston. Nemaha Central's only loss coming to Royal Valley here on the Thunder home court by 8 points. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. I'll be calling the game for you here this evening. We got Bill Osterhaus on the camera, Brock Corby with the production work. Here we go with the starting lineups.
A 5'8" junior, number 2, Jackson Turlow. A 6' senior, number 3, Danny Moreland. A 6'2" senior, number 5, Isaiah Holmes. A 5'11" sophomore, number 12, Keller Turlow. And a 6'7" junior, number 55, Brett Creaky. Coaches for the Bears are Will Bradley, who is assisted by Mitch Boncham and Tim Roden. Now for the Thunder. 5'10" junior, number 2, Zach Kramer. A 6'3" junior, number 3, Carter Lutz. A 6'4" junior, number 5, Curtis Beck. A 6'4" junior, number 10, Marcus Beck. And a 6' senior, number 21, Landon Baker. Assisted by Jason Height and Heath Lutz. Officials for tonight's game are George Ebert, Brady Trimble, and Patrick Graham. Now will you please stand and remove your hats, cover your hearts to honor our flag and country as our Nemaha Central Band, under the direction of Mr. Todd Krause, plays our national anthem.
There you have starting lineups for both teams. Nemaha Central Band with the national anthem, and this championship game of the Thunder Classic will get underway here in just a few moments. Earlier in the day, 3 o'clock this afternoon, Jackson Heights and St. Mary's Academy played each other, the number 5 and number 6 teams, seeded teams in the tournament. Jackson Heights getting the win, 39-36. Over St. Mary's Academy. And in the third place game played just before this one between number 3 Marysville and number 4 Atchison, the Bulldogs of Marysville getting the win 46-30. St. Mary's in blue, Nemaha Central in white. Bears with the ball first. Fed it to Fred Creaky, and he goes right in for 2 right off the bat, establishing the post immediately in this game. Thunder with the ball. Kurt Beck, over to Landon Baker. Mark Beck. He'll try for 3. Front iron misses. Rebound to Lutz. Shot up from Kurt Beck misses. Tipped out. Jackson Hurlick grabs the loose ball. He's going to turn it away from the glass. Kicks off. That's number 12, Keller Hurla. Isaiah Holtz down to Fred Creaky, and he is in for 2 again. Carter Lutz with the ball. Lutz to the corner, needs to pick up his dribble, pass it off. There's Mark Beck with the ball. Had an open shot, backs it off. Kramer gives it to Mark Beck, baseline, kicks it out to Baker. Baker in the lane, floats a shot, in and out, missed. Rebound goes to Isaiah Holtz. Holtz all the way to the glass, lost it, and out of bounds to Nemaha Central. Mark Beck with the ball, now to Lutz. Kurt Beck over to Baker. St. Mary's the number 1 seed team in this tournament. Nemaha Central the number 2. St. Mary's also ranked in Class 3A in the state of Kansas. Quickly look for that for you here, and that is, they are currently ranked 5th in Class 3A. Kramer, corner of the free throw line, driving, pushes off with the elbow a little bit, misses the shot. Kramer trying to get the rebound and tied up with Creaky. Jump ball was called, and Nemaha Central has it on the possession arrow. Nice inbound play, gives it right to Zach Kramer for 2. First field goal of the game for the Thunder. Holtz now brings it over to Moylan. Now Fred Creaky, and denied by Kurt Beck, off to Mark Beck. Behind the back. Beck gives it off to Kramer. Now to Kurt. He'll try it for 3. Back iron, that's going to hit the cable above, and St. Mary's calling for it. Did not give it to St. Mary's. That was a missed call. Holtz underneath, shot up good for 2. Isaiah Holtz in the book for his first 2 of the game. Carter Lutz with the ball now. Mark Beck with his first field goal of the game. I missed who had the second one there. They'll catch up on that one later. Holtz down to Creaky underneath, and knocked away out of bounds by Baker. Creaky tugging on his shirt, looking for a break. He's going to come out of the game as number 13, Jacob Lett, will head in for him.
Checking in the player lineup, number 13, Jacob Lett.
Inbound to Holtz. Now to Moylan, or Hurla. Jackson Hurla with the ball, gives it back to Holtz. He'll try the 3. That one's off mark, and Kramer with the ball on the backside. Kramer gives off Baker. Now over to Kurt Beck. Back to Baker. We got a foul on the play. Goes against number 2, Jackson Hurla, his first team foul. First foul of the game, coming almost 4 minutes in this first quarter. Kramer with the ball now, over to Lutz. Baker brings it to Mark Beck. Kramer, free throw line, drives, kicks off. Lutz, Mark Beck looking. Skips it over to Kurt. Back in the hands of Mark Beck. Kurt Beck, back to Mark. Looked at the shot, kicks off Lutz. Kramer. Back to Lutz. 6-6 tie here in the first quarter. Baker. Offensive foul called against number 2, Zach Kramer. First team foul on the Thunder. First on Kramer, obviously. Jackson Hurla kicks off. Keller Hurla. Now to number 3, Danny Moylan hits a 3. The Bulldogs with a 3-point lead. Mark Beck turns around, shot up. That one's going to miss. Holtz with the rebound. Holtz pushing up the floor through the middle. Passes off. Blocked behind by Kurt Beck as he was coming down. Jacob Lett got him up in the air, but Kurt Beck sticks with it. And an offensive foul goes against Kramer again. Second one on Zach Kramer, second team. Bears with the ball. 2.5 minutes coming up left in this quarter. Keller Hurla. Jackson Hurla now to Moylan. He'll try the 3. Blocked by Mark Beck. Lutz looking ahead for Beck. And off his fingertips, let him too much. Bears get the ball back. Jackson Hurla with the ball. Now to Holtz. Creaky. Jackson Hurla. Holtz with the ball, top of the key, back to Hurla. Creaky from the free throw line. Good. Fred Creaky with 6 points tonight so far, first quarter. Baker, Kramer. Kramer. Pass down to Mark Beck underneath. Good for 2. It almost wasn't looking for it. He turned around to see it just in time and get the 2. 8-11. Bears by 3. Lett tries to pass it down. Kramer had it, tried to pass ahead, and Lett blocked it off. Bears still control. Holtz to Lett to Jackson Hurla. Holtz. Holtz. Up and in for 2. He kind of let in with his head trying to get a foul call there, but Lutz trying to pass it back in, but goes right to Holtz. Holtz is fouled, and Kramer is going to pick up his 3rd personal foul in the first quarter.
Foul number 2, Zach Kramer hits 3rd, team foul number 3. Returning to the Bear line is number 12.
Kramer comes out as Garrity heads in. Sam McWilliams heads into the game as Lutz will come out.
Number 3, Sam McWilliams, and number 22, Tyler Garrity.
They inbound to Holtz. They'll stay with St. Mary's. Jackson Hurla with the ball. Now to Holt, or excuse me, number 23, Jacobson. Holtz with the ball, drives, leading with the arm, pushing off. They're going to give Holtz his foul. He's been doing that here this evening. I've noticed the officials call it for the first time. His first, second team with 51.8 to go, first quarter. Garrity with the ball, McWilliams. Now over to Baker. Back to McWilliams. Hermish in the game as well for Nemaha Central. Hermish, McWilliams. going to call him for the carry. And the Thunder turn it back over to the Bears. 13-8. St. Mary's with 32.5 to go. First quarter here in this Thunder Classic Championship game. Jackson Hurla finds Keller Hurla for three. That one misses everything. Jacobson tries to grab a hold of it and pushes it out of bounds. Not able to pull it in. The Thunder get the ball with 18.7 on the clock. Last shot coming for Nemaha Central. McWilliams back to Baker, 7 seconds. Mark Kurtbeck. Kurtbeck step back jumper short. Creaky with the rebound. Holtz throws the baseball shot, pass down the floor. And no good. That's the end of the first quarter. Bears leading 13-8 on Nemaha Central. You're watching SCTV. We'll be right back.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. You know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. I'd like to recognize some sponsors for Channel 2 SCTV. We have Saints Peter and Paul Church, Mitchell Appliance, First Heritage Bank, Community National Bank, Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, United Bank and Trust, United Methodist Church, Nemaha Valley Motors, and Crestview Manor. Bears with a 5-point lead after the first 8 minutes of play. And they will have the ball to start the second quarter. On the floor for Nemaha Central, Landon Baker, Cole Hermish, Tyler Garrity, Parker Wilhelm, and Mark Beck. Across the lane, Keller Hurla drives, scoops a shot up, misses, tipped out from behind by Holtz. Garrity with the ball. Through traffic, into the lane, scoops up a shot, misses. Hermish with the rebound on the backside. We got a push underneath against St. Mary's. Goes against number 55, Fred Creaky. His third team foul on St. Mary's. Baker looking to get it in. That ball was tipped out by St. Mary's. The official called it otherwise. Said it was off Garrity. He can't believe it, but Bears with the ball. 7.5 to go here this quarter. Pass down to Creaky on the low post, up and in for 2. Creaky with 8 points. Wilhelm now to Garrity. Hermish. Over to Baker. Baker gives it to Garrity. Back out high. Hermish now to Baker again. Garrity gives it to Hermish. In the lane. Cross to Wilhelm. Working his way. Goes up with a shot off the glass. Good for Parker Wilhelm. (15-10). Jackson Hurla with the ball. Keller Hurla. Pass down low to Creaky again. They're just going to feed it to him all night. He can post up. He's the big guy with standing at 6'7" for the Bears. And Hermish allowed his foot to drag and called for the travel. Hurla over to Keller Hurla. Again, they feed it to Creaky, and he goes up again for 2. He's got the mismatch. He's oversized. And just pounded it in. The Bears with a 9-point lead. Mark Beck with the ball. Now to Hermish. Baker, open three. Missed the shot. We got a push. Goes against number 12, Keller Hurla, his first, fourth team foul. Kurt Beck heading in. We got a timeout called, a full 60-second timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been taking care of the cars and trucks of Seneca and the surrounding areas for over 20 years. Call them for all your automotive needs. Your truly one-stop auto shop. Alignments, tires, even engine and transmission replacement. They now have digital inspections that are texted to you. You can even make your appointments online. Call today, 336-2828, or find them on Facebook.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Bears leading Nemaha Central 19-10. They've been pounding it into the low post where Fred Creaky is set up and drops them in for two. Got to find a way to shut that down if Thunder want to stay in this game. Thunder, after this tournament, with this being the championship game, will play Perry Compton this next coming Tuesday night, and then they will go on the road to Marysville to play a boys-only game at Marysville, while the ladies are playing in the Wellsville Top Gun tournament. Lady Thunder, the third-ranked team in Class 3A, will have a couple other state-ranked teams in that tournament with them. The number 5 ranked in Class 4A, Lewisburg. There's a shot from Kurt Beck, misses. Hermish gets the rebound. And also we have number 5 Lansing out of Class 5A will be in that Top Gun tournament. So looking for a great tournament there that the Lady Thunder will be playing in. They obviously will be looking forward to that competition. Kurt Beck, back to Hermish. Mark Beck, Baker. Gives off to Mark Beck. Mark Beck to the glass, high shot. Garrity with the rebound, blocked. Kurt Beck up with a shot, missed. Saved back in by Creaky, right to number 3, Moylan. Moylan over to Holtz. Holtz lost it, gets it back. Loose, now it's Jackson Hurla, gets it over to Keller Hurla. Jug job by Mark Beck getting the ball. Now over to Kurt Beck with the layup, good for 2. Good effort by the Thunder on that series of plays. Jackson Hurla with the ball. Gives it to Creaky. Now back to Jackson Hurla. Holtz with the ball in the corner. Hurla. Call for travel.
Checking in Bear lineup, number 21, Luke Homan.
Number 21, Luke Holman checks into the game. Creaky comes out. Thunder by 7. Bears by 7. Hermish. Kurt Beck, back to Hermish. Hermish. Baker, Mark Beck. Down low to Kurt Beck. Up with a shot. Good for Kurt Beck. 5-point lead for Bears. Jackson Hurla with the ball. Keller Hurla gives it to Holes. Now over to Moylan. Jackson Hurla drives. Goes into the corner. Back out to Moylan. He'll try a deep, deep 3. Front iron misses. Holes with the rebound. Comes down, called for the travel. Kramer comes back into the game. Lutz back in as well. Baker will come out, and Hermish comes out. Kramer will have to be careful playing with 3 fouls. Down to the low post. Kurt Beck back out. Mark Beck drives, gives off to Kurt Beck. Tipped around, goes out of bounds by the Bears. It's kind of like a give and go and give back, and then just didn't quite keep it under control. Nice inbound play again. Oh, Kramer missed the layup. Holtz pushing up the far side. Holtz kicks to the corner. Moylan for three, good. Danny Moylan with his second three ball of the game. Their lead back up to 8. Garrity is at the Kramer. Kurt back over to Carter Lutz. Lutz on the dribble, pulls up for the jumper. That one's gonna miss. Loose on the floor, Holtz grabs the ball. Fires ahead to Hurla. Jackson Hurla drives through, misses the little, lays it up and in, got the roll for Jackson Hurla, his first field goal of the game. And the Bears with a 10-point lead. 24-14. Out to Lutz. Lutz with the ball. Kramer. Back to Lutz. Kurt Beck. Will drive. Gives off. Mark Beck. Baseline jumper. Misses. Garrity trying to grab the rebound. Off to Lutz. Kurt Beck will try it for three. That one's going to miss. And we got a push underneath. It's going to go against Nemaha Central. 4th team foul on the Thunder. Goes against Tyler Garrity, his first personal. Baker checks back in. Kramer will come out.
Number 21, Landon Baker. Returning for the Bears, number 13, Jacob Lett, number 55,
Fred Creaky and Jacob Blett back in the game for St. Mary's. Hurla with the ball and a 10-point lead. 2 minutes to go till half. Jackson Hurla for three, short. Rebound grabbed by Kurt Beck. Now off to Baker. Lutz to the corner. Kurt Beck out. Baker now to Garrity. Lutz here on the near side. Gives off to Mark Beck. Kurt Beck gives back to Mark Beck. Layup good. Nice give and go there. Mark Beck with 8. Holtz with the ball. Creaky down the low post, back out. Holtz for three is going to miss. Baker with the rebound. And a foul goes against St. Mary's. Number 5, Isaiah Holes picks up his second personal. 5th team foul on the Bears. Thunder with the ball. Lutz. Garrity back to Lutz. Mark Beck. Garrity. Baker. Under a minute to play. Thunder down by 8. We got a push underneath. Goes against St. Mary's. 6th team foul on the Bears. This one charged to number 13, Jacob Lett, his first personal. Thunder will inbound underneath their own basket. Throw it into Lutz. Baker to corner. Mark Beck. He's going to drive, but he's called for the travel. 44.9 on the clock. They give it to Creaky. Pass it over to Hurla. Moylan. Now to Jacobson. Jackson Hurla, shot up for three. Front iron misses. Creaky almost had the rebound. Taken away by Kurt Beck. Coming up on 15 seconds. Now 10. Lutz with the ball. Needs to get rid of it. Gets it to Garrity. Now to Mark, but Kurt Beck. Kurt Beck will drive. Kick back. Baker with a tall three. Front iron miss. Just didn't get it to go. I think it's a little left. And that's the end of the first half play. The Bears heading into the locker room leading by 8 over Nemaha Central, 24-16. 12 of the 24 points for Fred Creaky. We'll take a short break. We'll recognize our sponsors for SCTV. We'll be back with some halftime stats and the start of the second half. Thanks for watching. We'll be back. Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We are at halftime here in the St. Mary's Nemaha Central Thunder Classic Championship game. Bears with a 24-16 lead on the Thunder. Scoring in this game so far for the Bears, Jackson Hurley with 2 points coming in the second quarter. Danny Moylan with 6, a pair of 3 balls in each of the 2 quarters played so far. Isaiah Holtz with 2 points, all in the first quarter. And Fred Creaky, the tall guy for St. Mary's, he stands at 6'7". He is a junior. We'll see him again next year. But he has 12 points in the game, 6 in the first quarter, 6 in the second quarter, all posting up on that low post position and getting the easy 2 over everybody else. For Nemaha Central, Zach Kramer with 2 points, Kurt Beck with 4 coming in the second quarter, Mark Beck with 8. He had 6 of them in the first quarter, and Parker Wilhelm with 2. Fouls in the game. Let's see, Isaiah Holtz has 2 fouls. Jackson Hurla, Keller Hurla, Jacob Lett, and Fred Creaky with 1 foul each. For Nemaha Central, Zach Kramer with 3 fouls in the first quarter of play and had to sit most of the second quarter. Is coming in to give a few players some breaks, some breathers before they had to come back out. And the only other foul in the book in that half of play goes to Tyler Garrity. So Thunder with 4 team fouls in the first half to 6 for St. Mary's. See if Nemaha Central can get things churned around here in this second half of play. We got about a minute and a half away from the start of the second half. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching SCTV.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Just getting ready to start this second half of play. The Thunder will have the ball first. They are down by 8, 24-16. Starters back on the floor for Nemaha Central, including Kramer, playing with 3 fouls. Down to the post, trying to feed it to Lutz, taken away by Holtz. Jackson Hurla, head to Holtz. Holtz to the glass for the easy layup for 2. Holtz with 6 points. Baker skips it over, taken away by Holtz. They try to feed it to Lutz. They head to Hurla. Jackson Hurla with the layup for 2. And not the start the Thunder wanted to have here in the second half. Bears with 4 quick points in less than 30 seconds. Lutz with the ball. Baker back to Lutz. Into the corner. Mark Beck. Kramer feeds down low. Kurt Beck up with a shot. Missed. Knocked around. Baker comes up with it. He'll try it for 3. That one's going to miss, and Holtz grabs the rebound. Holtz drives, lays it up, tipped, grabbed by Mark Beck. Now over to Kramer. Baker tipped away by Jackson Hurla. Out of bounds, back. It'll stay with Nemaha Central. Over to Lutz. Mark Beck, Kurt Beck, back to Mark. Lutz into the hands of Kramer, down to Kurtbeck and into the corner. Gets it out to Lutz. Feeds down to Mark Beck underneath for 2. Mark Beck with 10. Bears lead at 10. 28-18. Keller Hurla. Down to Creaky on the post. Tries a spin, hooks a shot over the top of Kurt Beck, good for 2. Creaky with 14. Baker, back to Lutz, now to Baker. Kurt Beck in the corner. Kramer, Kurt Beck in the corner, Mark Beck. Back out to Lutz. Baker, Kramer, Kurt Beck in the corner. Lake Baker will try it for 3. That one's going to miss. Creaky with the rebound. Kicks it out to Hurla. Jackson Hurla to Moylan. Holtz for 3. Misses. Rebound, Kurt Beck. Lutz underneath. Gives it right back to Kramer as he's coming to the last for 2. Kramer with 4. 30-20. St. Mary's. Moylan. Now they feed it down to Creaky on the low post. Up with a shot. Missed, but he's fouled by Kurt Beck. Kurt Beck will pick up his first personal. First team. That put Creaky on the line. First free throws of the game. Creaky rattles in the first one. Second free throw, that one rims out. 5 minutes to play in the third. Mark Beck with the ball. Kurt Beck. Kurt Beck goes to the glass, lays it up and in for 2. Kurt Beck with 6. Shot for 3 from Keller Hurla. His first basket of the game, a big one for 3. Jackson Hurla knocks it away out of bounds again. Anticipating that pass, coming back from Baker to Kramer. Lutz with the ball. Lutz, now to Baker. Under yet to hit a 3 in this game. Need to get something going. Baker with the shot blocked, but Kramer grabs the loose ball. Baker will try it again. That one for 3, good. There, got it. Landon Baker with his first 3 ball of the game. First basket of the game for Baker. 34-25, a 9-point lead for the Bears. Under 4, offensive foul goes against St. Mary's. I think that goes against Fred Creaky. No, it doesn't. It goes against number 3, Danny Moylan, his first team. Kramer with the ball. Kurt Beck, layup, good for Kurt Beck. 8 points for Kurt. A 7-point lead now for St. Mary's. Moylan for 3. That one misses. Rebound, Mark Beck. Ahead to Kramer. Kramer drives, kicks off. Lutz for 3. Good for Carter Lutz. Nemaha Central starting to come to life. They get the lead down to 4. And a timeout called by St. Mary's. A 30-second timeout. 34-30. Thunder are in it. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank.
Thunder were down just by 12 just moments ago. And a nice spark and run here by the Thunder have got them within 4, 34-30. Nemaha Central down by 4 now. Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the third. Holtz with the ball. Holtz kicks down to the low post. Creaky back to Holtz. He'll try it for 3, and it's good. Isaiah Holtz gets his first 3 ball of the game. He's got 9 points. Baker off to Mark Beck. Gives it to Lutz. Now Kramer. Kurt Beck will drive up with a shot, and a foul goes against Fred Creaky. His second personal, second team. Kurt Beck will go to the line for the first free throws for the Thunder. First free throw is good. Second free throw, front iron. That one stayed in and goes through. Got them both in a 5-point lead for St. Mary's, 37-32. Moylan, Jacobson in the lane, and a foul from behind. It goes against Landon Baker. Baker's first, second team. Shot for 3 from Moylan, misses. Kurt Beck with the rebound. Baker, back to Kurt Beck, now to Baker. Mark Beck. Kramer, top of the key, now Baker. Baker drives, lost it, into the hands of Holtz. Holtz to the corner, Jackson Hurla. Back out, Moylan, now to Hurla again. Hurla gives it the Holtz, near side, now to Moylan. Jackson Hurla, he's gonna drive in, lost it, saves it back into Creaky. Now to Holtz, minute 40 and counting, third quarter. Moylan here, now to Jackson Hurley. He'll try it for 3. Front iron missed. Rebound grabbed by Nemaha Central. Kramer pushing up the floor. Kicks off. Lutz. He'll try another 3. In and out, missed. Rebound Creaky. Off to Holtz. Minute 20 less. Jackson Hurley to the glass. Left it short. Rebound Lutz. Now we're going the other way. Lutz to the corner. Baker for 3. Good for Landon Baker. A 2-point game. Now 1 minute to play in the third. 37-35. Down to Creaky on the low post. In the lane. Lost it. Grabbed by Nemaha Central. Mark Beck with the ball. Across half court. Gives it over to Kramer. Kurt Beck. Now to Baker. To the corner near side. Lutz. 40 seconds. Kurt Beck. He'll try a deep 3. Front iron misses. Kramer with the rebound, puts it in for 2. We are tied. Tied at 37. 25 seconds to go in the third. The Bears will play for the last shot here. 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Holds. Looks to drive, taken away by Kurt Beck. 5 seconds. He'll go all the way, lays it up, left it short. Jacobson with the rebound. Passes ahead, time expires. And that's the end of the third quarter. We are tied at 37. Nemaha Central mounting a comeback. Down by 8, actually down by 12 at one point in the third quarter, and tied it up at 37. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes of this game.
Building a home doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and dedication to see your dreams come to life. Be sure to protect everything you have worked for. The professionals at SBS Insurance offer life insurance to protect the loss of a loved one, or home insurance to protect what you built. Feel comfort and peace of mind with SBS Insurance.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. I'd like to recognize a few more sponsors for our station. We have Farm Bureau Insurance, New Hope Baptist Church, Water Conditioning of Seneca, S&S Automotive, Life Care Center of Seneca, Elk State Bank, and SBS Insurance. We have a tie game at 37 between Nemaha Central and St. Mary's, a championship game of the Nemaha Central Thunder Classic. Nemaha Central 8-1, St. Mary's 9-1. Bears are the 5th-ranked team in 3A. Hurla with the ball. Now to Moylan, over to Keller Hurla, down to the low post. Creaky backing his way in, up with a shot, hooks it over and good. Creaky, good air on that low post. He's got 15 points, 17 points in the game. Going the other way, Garrity missing the layup. Tipped in the hands of Moylan. Pass ahead. Holtz with the ball, now to Keller Hurla. He'll try a deep three. Good for Keller Hurla. And the Bears with 5 quick points to start the fourth quarter. Hermish now to Kramer. Kramer backs into the corner. Out to Hermish. Kurt Lutz. Kurt Beck drives with the layup. Good. Kurt Beck beating Creaky to the basket. Bears by 3. Hurla lost it, and then Moylan picks it up. Jackson Hurla. Moylan now to the near side. Keller Hurla. Jackson Hurla, Keller Hurla with the ball here on the wing. Holes with the ball. Keller Hurla. Jackson Hurla for 3 on the wing. Good for Jackson Hurla. His first 3 ball of the game. He's got 7. And the Bears leading by 6. 6 minutes to play. Kramer, tip ball, taken away by Hurla. Jackson Hurla all the way to the glass. Lost it on his way up. And Lutz to follow up with the ball. Now ahead to Garrity. Back to Lutz. Kramer. Comes around, back to the corner. Now out to Beck. Comes to the near side. Hermish. Lutz. Pulls up for the jumper. Good for Carter Lutz. Lutz with 5. 4-point lead for the Bears. Holtz with the ball. Jackson Keller Hurla with a shot for 3. Missed. We've got a foul. Away from the ball. There's a goes on number 22. Tyler Garrity called for his 2nd personal, 3rd team. In the holes, down to the low post, Creaky. Had Garrity come down for help to help Mark Beck and knock the ball out of bounds. They'll stay with St. Mary's. Jackson Hurla gets it into Holtz. Holtz drives. Blocked out of bounds by Mark Beck. Good help defense come over from Beck to help out Hermish. Into Creaky, Holes. Jackson Hurla for 3, missed. That ball's going to go out of bounds to Nemaha Central. Kurt Beck heading into the game. Hermish will come out. Baker with the ball. Off to Garrity. Garrity gives it to the corner. Kramer for three. Good for Zach Kramer. His first three ball of the game. 9 points for him. We're a 1 point game now. 45-44. Holes with the ball. Foul will go against Nemaha Central. Number 10, Mark Beck with his first personal. Fourth team foul. Inbound to Moylan. Now to Jackson Hurla. Moylan again, near side, holds, top of the key. Jackson Hurla with the ball. Moylan. Yeah, now the Bears are going to set up a new offense. Keller Hurla gets it to Creaky. Creaky back off. Deep shot for Moylan for three. Misses. Rebound knocked ahead to Garrity. Garrity going all the way. Layup short. Follow up with Kurt Beck. Good for two. Kurt Beck with a great follow up. And Nemaha Central leads by one. 46-45. Keller Hurla, Jackson Hurla with the ball. And he's going to get a foul call against Garrity. Tyler Garrity picks up number 3, 15 foul on Nemaha Central. 3:36 to play in this game. Keller Hurla with the ball. Feeds it down to Creaky on the post. Turnaround jumper blocked, but a foul is going to go against Mark Beck, I believe. And Creaky will head to the line. Second foul on Mark Beck, 6th team foul. Creaky to shoot two. Creaky's first one is good and ties the game up at 46. Second free throw from Creaky. He gets them both to put the Bears back on top. Kramer to Garrity. Garrity feeds it low to Mark Beck. He's able to get it back. Kurt Beck for the deep three. That one too strong. And out of the hands of Zach Kramer, right into the hands of Jackson Hurla. Bears by one. Holds. Moylan. Now to Keller Hurla. 3 minutes to play in this game. Holds. Jackson Hurla to Keller Hurla. Moylan brings it to Keller. Holds. Swing it over to Jackson. Moylan for three. Misses. Rebound. A jump ball call as Creaky and Kurt Beck get tied up, but the possession arrow points to Nemaha Central. Bears with a 47-46 lead. Baker with the ball. Puts it on the floor. Down to the post, back out. Kurt Beck over to Garrity. Garrity comes to Kramer. Kramer lost it off his foot, able to track it back down. Baker drives, and a foul goes against St. Mary's. Third team foul on the Bears. Goes against number 12, Keller Hurla. His second personal. Lutz heads back into the game. Garrity comes out. Now we got a full timeout called by Nemaha Central. They're down by one, 47-46 to the St. Mary's Bears. We're watching SCTV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Buying doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Lady Thunder will be playing next week in the Top Gun tournament in Wellsville. The Lady Thunder will be playing on January 26th, next Tuesday. They're the number 2 seed taking on the number 7 seed, Spring Hill. That game will be played at 5 o'clock in the afternoon or early evening, if you will. They are in the blue gym of that in that tournament. There's 2 gyms, what they call the blue gym, and then a KD gym. Also in that tournament, number 1 Lewisburg, number 2 Nemaha Central, number 3 Lansing, 4 Jeff West, 5 Hayden, 6 Baldwin, 7 Spring Hill, 8 Wellsville. Thunder with the ball here. 2 minutes to play. Thunder down by 1. Lutz. Off to Kramer. Brings it to Baker. Mark Beck. Kurt Beck. Hands off to Kramer. Now to Lutz on the wing. Mark Beck drives. Shot up. Missed it. Rebound goes to Moylan. Minute 36 to play. Jackson Hurlow will walk it up the floor. And the Bears looking to play keep away. So they spread out the floor. Kramer is going to pick up his 4th foul of the game. 7th team foul puts the Bears on the line, and Keller Hurla will shoot a 1-on-1. Keller Hurla with 6 points in the game, a pair of 3-pointers. Free throws good for Keller Hurla. Second free throw, that one misses. Rebound goes to Kramer. 2-point lead for St. Mary's. Mark Beck gives it to Kramer. Now to Baker. Mark Beck. Baker. Kurt Beck. Baker, he'll try it for a 3. That one's going to miss. Mark Beck trying to get the rebound and called for the foul. The push from behind will send Holes to the line. Mark Beck picks up his 3rd personal as the 8th team foul. Holes shooting a 1-on-1. Gets the first one. Now a 3-point lead for St. Mary's. They make this one, it's a 2-possession game with 50.3 to play. Second free throw misses, rebound Mark Beck. Thunder down by 3. Kramer. Off to Baker. Now to Mark Beck. Kramer. Kurt Beck. Kurt will drive, spins, lost it, gathered it back in, calls a timeout. Thunder save possession with the timeout call. 3:38 to play, 30-second timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends, the world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
Nemaha Central will inbound underneath their own basket. St. Mary's 49, Nemaha Central 46. Now up to Lutz. 30 seconds to play. Kramer. Over to Baker. Back to Kramer. Now to Lutz. Kramer. Baker. Kramer. Kurt Beck looked at the 3. 15 seconds. Another timeout called as Baker was taking the 3 shot. It'll be a full timeout, 13.3 to play. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
We know farming is hard work. Whether you are putting seeds in the ground or bringing them, protect your investment. The professionals at SBS Insurance have the right coverage for you. See us for your farm, custom application, crop, trucking, commercial elevator, and life insurance needs.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. 49-46. Nemaha Central will have the ball with about 15 seconds left to play. Down by 3. NC Booster Club Platinum sponsors are Community National Bank, Cook & Company, Durland Auto Parts, Rainbow Communications, Hamas Seed, Ryan and Angie Hamas, Ray's Apple Market, Hamas Trucking and Repair, Seneca Wholesale Company, Heinen Brothers Agri-Service, and State Farm Insurance, Tom Hilbert. 13.5 seconds to play in this game. And Thunder will inbound in front of their bench. Into Kramer. Thunder need a 3-ball to tie. Lutz, he'll try the 3. Front iron missed, rebound Creaky. And he's going to get fouled immediately. And he'll go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. They had a good look, just couldn't get it to go. Foul charge to Kurt Beck, second personal, 9th team, and 6.6 seconds on the clock. Free throw from Creaky was 3 of 4. At the line, he gets the free throw there and makes it a 2-possession game for St. Mary's. Second free throw, good. Got them both. 5-point lead, 51-46. Kramer pulls up for 3. That one's going to miss, and the rebound goes out of bounds. That's the end of the ball game. St. Mary's getting the win over Nemaha Central. The Thunder fought hard to come back, and they got there, but just couldn't get it done here at the end. 51-46, St. Mary's, the Thunder Classic champions in 2021. Nemaha Central takes second. There's your team presentation trophies. Thunder Classic, the Nemaha Central Thunder. They get a trophy and medals, and St. Mary's will take the championship trophy here this evening.
The 2021 Thunder Classic, the St. Mary's Bears.
Scoring in this game, we'll start off with St. Mary's. Jackson Hurla with 7 points in the game. Danny Moylan with 6, a pair of 3-pointers in the first half of play. Isaiah Holtz with 8. He had a 3-ball in the third quarter and 1 of 2 free throw shooting. Keller Hurla had a pair of 3-pointers in the second half, 1 of 2 from the free throw line to give him 7 points in the game. And Fred Creaky, leading all scorers here tonight, had 12 in the first half, 15 at the end of the third quarter, and had another 5 to get to 20 points total for the game. And he was 4 of 6 from the free throw line, a pair of free throws at the end here to ice it for the Bears. For Nemaha Central, Zach Kramer finishes the game with 9. Carter Lutz with 5. He had a 3-ball in the third quarter. Kurt Beck finishes with 14 to lead his team in scoring. Mark Beck with 10. Landon Baker with 6, a pair of 3-pointers in the third quarter to really help the team get back in this game. They were down by 8 at half, 12 at one point in the third quarter to get back to within 4 going into the fourth quarter. Tie it going into the fourth quarter. Parker Wilhelm finishes the game with 2 points for the Thunder. Up next for the Thunder team, the boys team will play on Tuesday night, a makeup game with Perry Lecompton. and then they will have a game on Friday night at Marysville, a boys' night only. The ladies will be playing in the Top Gun tournament in Wellsville next week. January 26th, their first game at 5 o'clock. Number 2 seed Nemaha Central taking on number 7 seed Spring Hill. I will not be broadcasting any games on Tuesday, not the ladies nor the boys' games. I apologize for that, but you might be able to pick those up on the Facebook pages for the high school, and I'm sure that they'll have that available for you. Or in the Spring Hill game, the Spring Hill team, I think, has a website that they'll be broadcasting on as well, so I encourage you to look that up. Look in the school announcements that posted. It should be in there saying how to get to that game and watch it there. I will be planning on going down to do the games on Thursday and Saturday of that Top Gun tournament, and then I will be over in Marysville Friday night for the boys' game against the Bulldogs. Again, Nemaha Central falls here to the St. Mary's Bears by a score of, I didn't write it down, a score of 46-51. And Nemaha Central goes to 8-2 on the season. St. Mary's improves their record to 10-1. I'm Mike Stahlbomber calling the game for you. Bill Ostrass on the camera. Brock Corby with the production work. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.